What's up, everybody? This is Derek from Fat Planet LP, and welcome to the 7 Days to Die Alpha 8 preview. Looking very beautiful, as you can see from the nostalgic flashback that we had. What you've seen was Alpha 1 in its prime, and now you're looking at Alpha 8. So lots of different stuff happening. Alpha 1 was like the Minecrafty block textures, and now you got this very beautiful, smooth terrain. Everything is just completely smoothed out. I see no remnants of any sort of boxes or anything whatsoever. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm loving it. Sharing the comment
to a Minecraft-looking server world.
No kidding. Sharing the commentary with me is a voice you all know. This is Pam, and we're going to go over some of the updates that has dropped with Alpha 8. And being that Pam is a tester for 7 Days to Die, we're not going to derp too much on this update video. So she knows what's going on, and I'm going to demonstrate everything for you. So let's get going, Pam. Besides the smooth terrain, which is absolutely beautiful, what would you say is another major change that the Fun Pimps have introduced to Alpha 8?
I think probably what a lot of people are going to think is a major change is the airdrops they added into the survival map.
Awesome. So it's like Horde mode. You can actually set up through your settings the intervals that you want airdrops to happen. Now, is there like specific locations that these things drop at, or are they random, or?
My understanding is they're random, but they will drop near people, kind of like the hordes will kind of show up near people.
Cool. And do you know if there's like just one set drop? Say we have 10 people on the map and they're spread all over the place. Is there only going to be one area that's dropped at, or do you know?
That I don't know.
Okay. So something to look into then, but there is airdrops that is included now. You can change that on your server settings, or I believe that is a setting that you can change on your single-player games as well.
Right.
So you can choose to enable that or not. I think that's it's kind of a pro and a con. Me and Pam kind of agreed that if they can drop supplies to us, they can certainly land and pick us up. But,
right.
You know, it's just an element that's been added into the game, which I think is cool. Besides just the loot respawns, you can actually get a chance to get like your weapons crates and supply crates and food crates and stuff like that. So I think that's a pretty cool addition. Whether you tend to agree or not, you can disable it or enable it as you choose.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those options, just like, you know, some people believe the zombies should never run, they should always shamble along. Some people have been begging for airdrops in the survival map, while other people have, you know, have the same attitude you and I do. If they can fly in to drop stuff, they might as well fly in and pick me up.
Oh yeah, everybody's going to have different opinions about different things. There's still the ongoing argument of what the meshes should look like. Should they be the triangle-looking ones, or should they go back to them octagon-looking, stop sign-looking meshes they had before? Me, particularly, my favorite one was the octagon, or tricerodon, or whatever the hell you want to call it. It was the one that wasn't the diamonds, and those were my favorite ones. It just... Maybe it didn't look as realistic, but it was a lot easier to tunnel and do stuff with. So, I mean, there's valid points to every single argument, and I could definitely see pros and cons for both meshes. But besides that, any other interesting updates?
Well, you can make your gas now from grain alcohol.
Excellent.
And they added, and this may also be a bit controversial, they added delete all to the option to drop on death, and they made it so that you have to drop something on death.
Oh, so you can no longer drop nothing.
Right.
You actually are forced to drop something when you die.
Right.
So you can no longer configure your server files for us to just walk around and die and not lose anything.
Right. The minimum you can set it for is tool belt, all the way up through delete all. Not just drop all, but delete all.
I'm a little thrown up about that one. My personal belief would be that I think we should be able to set the game how we want to play it. But obviously the Fun Pimps have added that in for a reason, and we'll see why. But I would have to say I'm kind of against that one, personally. My own personal opinion. I think we should be able to actually set it if we want to keep all our stuff or not. The same as if we want creative mode, if we want zombies or not. I think full customization would be really nice. And the fact that we did have it for such a very long time, you know, it kind of surprises me that it was taken out for Alpha 8. Hopefully that's you know, not a very long-lived decision. I hope some people do speak about it if they are against it and say something on the forums. Because that is one thing I will say about the Fun Pimps. They listen to the people. They listen to the people that are playing the game. If there's a lot of people that's against a certain feature, they will take it out on the very next patch. We have seen it before plenty of times. So they are definitely people that support the players of the game, and not like some developers where it's their vision, and if you don't like it, you can go buy another game. So that is a very good thing about the Fun Pimps, that they are willing to change things if a lot of people are in disagreement with it. And just my personal opinions, Fun Pimps, I don't necessarily like that feature, but I still love you guys. What else is new?
Another thing that's probably going to be somewhat controversial is the ability now to break secure containers, like your locked, your locked chests, down into non-secure containers. So the way I've been looking at it is, it's like you can go in and beat it enough so that you damage the lock and then can get into the container. So it's not, for, I guess in PvP instances, it's not 100% security against somebody really wanting to steal your stuff.
Trying to look for the locked chest here. I think this one's it. There we go. No, it's not. Both of these chests are the exact same one. There's a chest 550, and then there's a 552. I don't know what the difference is between these. 550. Ah, there we go. Secure. All we have to do is read, and we can do things correctly. So let's place that down. Let's lock that chest. Now, I don't know if we're going to be able to do this on our own, since it's our very own chest, but let's see.
You probably have to hit it once or twice and then check and see if it still has a lock on it. And that, I don't know how many times you have to beat it to make it unsecure.
I'm hitting it several times here. I have noticed something new. If you guys are paying close attention to it, there is time in between when you select a new tool on your tool belt. So if I go to my jar real quick, I actually have to pull the jar out before I can use it. If I go straight to my axe, I can't immediately use it. There's time in between actually pulling it off your tool belt, so to say. So that's a neat little addition I like.
Right.
So we're beating this chest up. We're beating it. We're beating it. And Pam, I'm going to have to say, there we go. Now it worked. Now it is a unsecured chest. That did take a lot of hits, I will have to say. That took quite a beating before it would go down to an unlocked chest. But I don't know. I don't know about that feature. That's just inviting people to steal stuff.
And beat your chest up doing it.
Yeah, so that kind of really takes away the whole locked chest mechanism, and it kind of makes it pointless. The only reason I could see where it would be an implementation at that point is if you're on a very friendly server, you know everybody, and you want to separate your free-to-take chest versus your own private chests. That's the only purpose locking is serving currently, from what I see.
Well, it would, even in PvP, I guess it would slow somebody down. They wouldn't be just opening chest, and taking all. They'd,
True.
maybe you get a chance to kill them while they were trying to break into your chest.
But you would have to be online.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And
I don't
then,
know, Fun
course,
Pimps. I love you, but I don't know about that chest thing. I don't know. We'll have to see about that.
And then, as you also notice, the new weapon holster and also applies to tools and everything. Holster and unholster system and sounds, so that you do have to kind of wait for things.
Well, let's check that out then. Let's go ahead and put our Magnum on our tool belt here. Okay. I don't notice too big of a difference. Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay. A little bit. Ain't bad, though. Alright, that's cool.
And they added new lens flares to the house lights and mining helmets and flashlights. The mining helmets look really good. They're not as yellow as they were. They're more of a blue light now.
Alright, let's head on over to Dyersville, and let's check out some of this new lighting effects here. Actually, I think the church here has some lights to it, so let's go ahead and come to the church, and let's switch it to a nighttime look here. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that there was no IP addresses or anything showed. That made me kind of nervous. Alright, so we're going to do set time, and we're going to do it for 5,000. And it is not allowed for me. Alright, you probably did not set me up as, well, no, I should still be set as an administrator.
Yes, you still are.
Command set time 5,000 not allowed. Maybe I'm not doing that right. No, I have to be doing that right. It was set time. Right? That's what the command was. Well, it's not working. It is not working anymore. Yeah, it is not allowing me to set the time. Oh well.
We'll have to go back in and make sure the Steam IDs are set, maybe.
Well, let's go in here. Alright. I see a bit of a... That's a little weird. I would say these flares are a little bit off here. It looks like a lightning bug is just flying in front of the lamp.
Yeah, somebody had said, oh, it was a... Somebody had said, oh, they've got ghosts now because the light flying in front of the lamp.
I don't know about this. That looks kind of weird. It's kind of like the light was set not on the lamp, and it was like totally missed or something. That's...
So that might just be a little hiccup they've got to fix.
I'm so bad at
Yeah, I wonder if that applies to every single light, though. That's what I'm curious about. Let's fly on over to Dyersville real quick. Let's check out some of the house lights and see if they're affected the same way. That might just be them. Who knows?
Might want to put on the mining helmet and show that light off, too.
Oh, I definitely will. We'll definitely check out the mining helmet. I want to see if this is a fluke, first off. Because those are more like the porch lights. Maybe the hanging lights are a little bit different. Let's check them out. Nope. The hanging lights are the exact same way. The light is floating in the air. That's a little weird.
That is, yes.
Okay. Somebody should have noticed this. You would think this would be reported.
Yeah. They didn't look like that to me a couple of builds ago, but some things got changed, I guess.
I wonder if that has anything to do with, like, my settings. Well, maybe I have anti-aliasing off. I do have the HD lighting.
I don't think so.
Huh, that's weird. Okay, that's definitely something that's going to need looked at. Let me know in the comments if you guys are seeing this exact same thing. It literally looks like a lightning bug. It's just kind of floating right under that lamp. So what happens when we punch it? Does it go away? It does go away. All right. Now let's check out the mining helmet. Let's see how the mining helmet looks. Actually, we need to actually put that on our character real quick. Put that on our head. And let's look. Okay, I kind of notice if I get really close to a wall and it gets really bright, there's like a little flare on the bottom.
Right, and
Okay.
when people
neat.
look at it, it's a bluer light, and it's not quite as yellowish as it was.
Yeah, it's like what am I thinking of? What kind of light is that? It's not incandescent. It's like a...
LEDs.
Yeah, it's not fluorescent. It's more of like an LED. Oh, that
Yeah.
door's messed up. Does this house have a basement? Is this a basement house? It is not, but that's okay. We still have some darkness that we can look at. All right, this looks a little more realistic. I kind of like this. I like the mining helmet. I do like that. Good job, Fun Pimps. That looks awesome. All right, what else we got?
Well, they added new model window blocks, and they're in the Navgain prefabs, and 3 of those are upgradable. Means is you can start with a window frame, you upgrade it like you do wall frames, and
Ah, the
you
frames
have
are separate from the windows now, I
right. So
see.
you put the glass in it and upgrade it until you get boarded windows.
The glass looks a
Um,
little weird, though. It's like very
yeah,
rippled and
yeah.
melted
My
looking.
A lot of people, and again, I have to sort of agree with them on this one. I'm going to miss the boarded windows because I don't think you should have to build a whole window to get boarded windows.
Oh, you can't actually put up a board.
No,
Let's try that.
there's no such thing as boarded windows anymore. The boarded windows we're used to. In other words, if
Well,
you
here's
have a
window
whole
boards. Let me see what it does.
Wait, what?
Huh. Okay, well, you can still place them on the ground and make a
Right,
barrier.
you can't make them though.
Oh, they can't be made. Look at that. I can't even place that. What if we punch the window out? They won't even... They will not go on top of this window.
Right.
Okay. That's weird.
So if you have an empty window, you have to place the frame in it and then upgrade it until you get to a boarded window.
Oh, so it is actually upgradable. So how do you upgrade the windows then? Surely not a stone pickaxe.
Yeah. At
A
this
stone
point,
axe?
That's still the upgrade tool.
Alright, so I'm gonna assume that you're gonna need some glass to
You're
upgrade
gonna
it.
need glass and some wood planks.
And then we need wood planks. Not G wood, we need regular wood.
Then you make the frame. I believe that's still from sticks.
Wood, 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 wood. There's a solid wood ramp frame. No, we don't want that. Where's our, I don't see any wood. I don't see planks. Let's just look up planks. How about that? There we go. There's wood planks. Let's put that in our inventory. Okay. There we go. Upgrading. Ah! Okay. Wow. So here you go, folks. One plank at a time on the window. Well, there's 3. So I'm wondering if that's like 3 layers of protection on that window then.
Well, my question has been, and I didn't get an answer to it, but it didn't seem natural to me that if you had an empty window that the frame and everything was gone, you know, like down in Gravestown, and you wanted to board up the hole, you have to build a window frame, put glass in it, and then board up the window?
Yeah, you can't really do nothing with this empty hole here. I just broke out one of the frames here. You would actually have to build a window frame first. Well, might as well show people how to build that window frame for those of you that are trying to secure a house right now. Let's go into crafting real quick. We got some wood. Let's see if we have any type of options here. There's a wood frame, but I don't think that's going to be it. Wooden. Do you know how to build the window frame?
Look at windows. Oh,
Okay.
look for window.
Let's see here. Look for window.
Yeah, search on window.
Well, there's window pane 1, and then there's window house.
Window
Forged
house.
material glass. That's okay. Well, I have glass, so.
Should just be an empty frame that you put in.
Yeah, how do you build that frame is what I'm wondering.
I believe it's with sticks.
Alright.
Should have a window recipe if you've got sticks in your...
Don't have sticks yet, so let's craft that. Pow. There we go. And do we have... Yeah, window pane 1. Wood frame, window 1. Okay, it's going to show up 2 different one. Window pane 1, if you have glass and sticks, it's going to give you that old window pane recipe, that big, huge block-looking area here. You want window 01. And that'll give you the upgradable window frame. These are upgradable just like the wood planks and the cobblestone and stuff like that is. So here's a window. Pow. That's a different type of window here. Well, let's see if this can be upgraded. It can. Alright, so this is a totally different type of window now. It's not the same frames as like in Dyersville. So you probably won't be able to get access to that one. Unless you're in a creative menu, but you will get access to this stick window thing here. And then you can board it up here. Now, let's try our axe. This should take at least 2 rounds to knock it down. Alright, let's get some Santa's moonshine here. Ah, it takes so much longer to drink it. Let's switch to our axe. Alright. It's definitely taking a lot of hits. It's taking a beating. For sure. You don't have the block durability up like 200%, do you?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I have it on default 100.
All right. Well, there's how many hits it took to do one. You've seen that. There we go. And yet you still, once you break the glass out, you still have to knock the frame down. So that's 4,
Right.
technically 4 levels of protection, but we'll just say 1 because it's only a few more hits once you get the board off. So this is a totally upgraded window. Now what I've noticed here is with these prefab windows, it's already in Dyersville. Okay, there's 4. So does that mean I'm going to get 4 levels of protection, even though I only upgraded it 3 times?
Right, because they just already have the frame there for you.
Oh no, that's 3 wood. That's 3 wood. Never mind. It looks like 4. It tricked my eye. But yeah, that's 3 levels of protection on the windows. If you want my honest opinion, them things are stronger than the wall. Because even with an axe, I can break this brick wall down a lot faster than I can break that window down. So that boarded window now is a lot stronger. So there's pros and cons to it. No, you cannot do your regular boarded windows. You would have to actually upgrade them, which I kind of like, to be honest. It's going to take 10 times longer to do it, but it's a lot more realistic. You're doing it plank by plank, as you would in real life. But they're a lot more stable. It takes so many more hits to break these down. Plus, it's a visual as well. How many times have you walked by and zombies are pounding on your windows with these old boarded windows here, and you have no idea if that thing's about to break? It could be one more hit and it's gone. You actually have a visual on your windows now, so you can go, oh, I've only got 1 more board left. I better upgrade that real quick. Just the same as the other upgradable blocks that the Fun Pimps have introduced. So I would have to say I am actually a big supporter of it. I didn't like it at first, but I'm taking that back, and I'm saying that I do like it now. Alright, so we got the new upgradable windows.
Okay, and they added a forged metal. One of the things it says that they added was a forged metal item.
Mm-hmm.
But we've always had forged metal, and I didn't really get a chance to play with that. I think they mean they added it to the loot.
Okay, because we got tungsten, we got copper, we got iron, we got lead, we got brass. I'm not seeing anything new here.
Well, forged metal has always come out of ingots. Iron ingots.
Okay.
But this is a forged metal item.
This here says forged iron. I don't know exactly what this would be here. It looks like a little lead weight or something. Okay, well, it's an ingot. That's weird. I don't know what the difference is with that, because here's iron ingot. Yeah, these share the exact same texture. So I don't know what the difference is between these here. This is forged iron, and this is iron ingot.
And I really can't help you with that one because I didn't get a
Yeah.
chance to play around with it.
That's
Sorry.
all right. Don't quite know what the... Okay, the wooden doors are a little weird now. They're like
And they
broken in
also-
two. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, that's
It's like one of them old bar doors. You can open the bottom part of it. And then,
yeah.
Yeah, that's... I don't know. That's looks like a glitch to me.
They also added a reinforced metal door for you.
Ooh, it does it to the white doors as well.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay. They also added a what? A reinforced what?
Reinforced metal door.
Oh, okay, let's check that out here. So let's go to door. And where's our metal door at? Metal. Oh, corrugated door. That's new. I haven't seen this before. Let's check that out. Corrugated metal door.
Yeah, it's been in, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Here's a secure, hard metal secure door. Okay. And then...
It's a reinforced hard metal door, so it may be an
Door hard
upgradable.
metal.
It may be an upgradable hard metal door.
Let's check this out here. Let's see what the difference is. Alright, so this one here is the hard metal secure door. And this is door hard metal. Well,
Yeah,
it's-
that's just the unsecured door.
Yeah, it's a different texture. The texture looks good on it. The texture's definitely changed on that. But I'm trying to look for this secured or the reinforced metal. And I'm not really seeing that. They have the reinforced wooden doors. Reinforced wooden. I am not seeing a reinforced metal door. Oh, wait, here we go. Secure door, reinforced hard metal. They just do not have the graphic for it yet, okay?
Ah, okay.
So, let's go check this bad boy out here. Well, that ain't going to be a good house to check it out on. Let's check out this one. And let's go ahead and place her down. All right. This don't even... doesn't even have a doorknob. Look at that. It's just a straight up metal door. Cool. I like it. What else?
Well, I got something else I think you'll like.
Okay.
You know the wooden frames that we build. We start with a wooden frame and you build up your wall till you get the wooden metal secure door, or you do the cobblestone. You start out with that one frame. Well, now that frame you can pick up. When you put it down, you can pick it back up using E. So say you're trying to figure out where you want your walls to go and you put a frame down in a wrong place, you can just pick it up until it's been upgraded. Now, so that means if you go ahead, your walls are all where you want them to, and you upgrade the block, and then you downgrade it for some reason, you're going to have to beat that frame apart. But until you upgrade it, you can move those frames around all you want.
All right, well, let's test that out. All right, so here's our wood frame. We're going to place that down. We're going to place that down and place that down. Now, that actually makes me very happy because the one thing that I raged the most about was when we started building our roleplay town. When I replaced the flooring inside my log cabin house, it was made out of this upgradable wood. And I literally had to bang on this wood frame for so long to get it to break. Well, now you don't have to. Now you can just pick her straight up and set her back down. I like that. But the moment you go, let's say we upgraded it one time, we can still pick it up. 75% upgraded, we can still pick it up until it's actually been upgraded to the wood.
Right.
So
And
you can
now-
upgrade it up to 75. I can move this, but if I put it back down, I'm guaranteeing that it reset. It did. So, it did reset.
Right, it's still the wooden frame. Now, once you upgrade it, the first time, the first tier you upgrade it to, then if you take it back down, you'll have to beat the frame.
Alright, let's test that. This is a lot stronger. I mean, look how many hits this is taking here. Alright, let's get some torches out here since I actually cannot control the time for some reason. Alright. There we go. And yep, the frame is set. So now you actually have to beat this frame down, which is just as much of a pain as I remember it being. Alright.
And cobblestones don't need cement anymore
Cool.
to upgrade. Just cobblestones to keep, and then metal to upgrade them.
Cool. So just regular
And
old
they-
scrap metal.
Right, and
Okay.
they look different. They got some art changes.
Well, let's check them out then. Let's look up cobblestone here. Yeah, looks the same to me.
Cobblestone frame.
Oh, the cobblestone frame.
Right, you take
Oh,
the
okay.
frame and you
Alright,
don't
let's
need
look at
some.
the frame.
All you need to upgrade cobblestone is to use cobblestone, and the art is different on it as you upgrade it.
Alright, well, let's check her out then. Oh,
You don't
I
need
to
cement any longer.
Need to actually get cobblestone here. There's cobblestones. Let's replace our frame. We'll put that in our inventory. Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. This looks like cracked concrete now. Huh. That's
And you
interesting.
can go all the way up to the metal banded.
Alright, so now that's a concrete looking thing, so let's get some scrap metal. Nope, that's scrap lead. We want scrap iron. Oh, neat. Now it's like all gray. Huh. Interesting.
And then take it on up, and it's the gray and with metal banding on it like the wood has.
Alright. That's fully upgraded. Up to 3 times. I bet that takes a lot to break down. Well, even though I'm using an axe, but... Let's look at that door. What does that door look like? Well, that's interesting. I can set that door down. I can set the corrugated metal door down. Huh. With no frame. But that's just the bottom piece, so... Huh. Okay, anyway. Alright, what next?
Okay, so they sped up the crafting of sharpstone so they don't take as long.
Okay. Crafting something we don't really concern ourselves with. We have it shut off on our server, but that's just our personal choice. But for those of you that like to play with it, then there you go. Good news for you.
And they changed a lot of the stack limits, so people just have to find out on their own which things got stack limit changes, because a lot of things did and a lot of things didn't.
Well, let's look here in the Z menu. Most of the foods are at 64, 64. Bottled water still seems to be at 10 here. Yucca juice is still at 64. Let me see. Anything else that I'm noticing here? Bottled murky water still at 10. Hubcaps, car filters, I think they were always at 64. Your soups. Most things are 64 from what I'm looking at. Bullets are still stacked at 500. Let's see. Lead trophies are now at 10. I think they were at 5 previously. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they've always been 10. Scrap brass at 64. I'm not noticing anything off the bat just yet. And these are all 250, and that was always the same. Alright, so if you find something that happens to have an increased stack limit, there you go. That would be a change that they added. Anything else you wish to share, Pam?
Well, dirt and stone are harder to mine. They're 2 times harder than they were.
Alright, let's check that out. Let's take a shovel out. Let's make sure we are at 100% full. Thirst and hunger and everything else. And let's take this shovel. Now, it should only take 1 hit. It's not 1 hit anymore. It's not 2 hits. It's not 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 7, or 8. You're kidding me. 9, 10, 11. Oh, this is ridiculous. No way. There's no way. There's no way.
Oh, that's at 100% lock durability.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Where's your stamina?
Full. Full stamina,
Oh.
brand new shovel, digging in the dirt. I have been
Durability
digging
of
since I've
tools-
started.
The durability of tools have been adjusted because of the harder dirt and stone.
Yeah, this is 500 now instead of 250. I am still digging in the grass.
Huh.
Still
That
digging.
is pretty
I'm,
tough.
I'm up to about 40-something strikes here. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if that counted as metal or concrete. Let's try this again. Maybe I messed that up. I was starting to rage here. Hold on. I might have messed that up. Find somewhere to put there. All right. There we go. Let's do our shovel. Let's give this a true test. Fully ready to go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So 5 strikes for the dirt versus doing 1 strike when you were full stamina. And you can do 1 strike all the way up to you're about maybe half stamina, as long as your shovel is like 75% or more. Now you got to do 5. So yes, a lot harder to dig in the dirt. Let's see what how much trouble the dirt gives us with the auger. Let's see how much if it's borked it a lot. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a lot harder with the auger. Look at that. There's a stone. Yep, about twice as long with the auger to mine in the stone. Huh. Well, I'll be. All
Well,
right.
since we've mentioned stamina,
Mm-hmm.
you no longer lose stamina when you're running. However, if your stamina is low when you start running, it doesn't build up while you're running.
Oh. This is weird. Infinite sprint? I don't know
Yep.
I don't know if I like it, but I don't like it for the realism. Huh. Okay.
And
Well, then
now when
say
you
we're
die-
swinging our axe. Alright, we're swinging our axe, swinging our axe, swinging our axe. Now let's take off.
Now,
running.
using tools will, yeah.
Okay.
It won't go up, but it won't go down.
And if we're walking, stamina will still build as normal. So basically, the only thing they did was taking away stamina use for running.
Right.
I don't know, Fun Pimps. I'd add that back in. That takes a lot of realism out. Just my personal opinion, but I mean, especially if you're working on like upgrading blocks and putting planks on windows and making it all ultra realistic, it's not really realistic to run without losing stamina. I would think twice about that one. I don't know. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to love running around infinitely, but if you really want to stick to realism, I would put stamina use back into that. But just my opinion.
And now, when you die and are
Mhm.
resurrected or respawn, you only respawn with half health and half stamina.
Oh, really? Well, huh. Let's check that out. I didn't die. Hold on. Pam?
Yes.
I just fell from like 100 feet, and it only took away about 1/8 of my health. I was like 3 times higher than a house in Dyersville, and I only took like 1/8. Okay, that didn't even hurt me. Like, I literally just fell from like 200 feet, and it did not take any health away from me at all.
And you live?
I did not take any health from me at all.
You're
Like,
in God mode.
I turned God mode off
Oh,
to allow me to
okay.
fall.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I'm like ridiculously high. Let me fall. Nope, no damage whatsoever.
Okay. Well, maybe falling wasn't checked.
Yeah, I don't think you're actually getting fall damage now. That's weird. Okay, let me go up in this house. Let me double check it. It might be a fluke. It might still think it might be something new since you were in God mode and you turned it off. Alright, we jump from this house here.
Anyway, that was a change, even if it's not working.
Well, that hurt. Okay. Well, so I just jumped from the house and it hurt. So maybe because I turned God mode off, it still registered me in God mode. Let me try that again. Because that could have been a fluke, just like that other one was. Alright. And, nope. Didn't take any damage. So, once in a while, damage will kick in, but very minute amounts. So you might want to look at that as a possible bug. Alright, anything else new?
That's pretty much the big stuff.
Alright.
There's a lot of fixes, but I think people can go look at what was fixed.
Yeah, if you want to look at the fix file, definitely go to the 7 Days to Die forums. Check it out. They always announce the updates as soon as they go out, so check it out for a list of the things that have been changed. Hopefully a patch will come out soon that'll fix the lighting issues and this
For a lot of those people out there that run their own servers off their computers, they are going to have to make server config changes if they're having problems running their servers, because some new things were added. And there are some known issues. 64-bit, if you're having trouble, install 32-bit. 64-bit is known to be really unstable on this release. And if you have a server, playing with larger numbers can cause problems with being slow to rebuild collision. And the cactus damage is inaccurate. So those are the known issues.
Well, there you have it, folks. Now you know most of the major updates and anything else that's changed. You can definitely check it out on the 7 Days to Die forums. Let me know in the comments things that you like that have been changed or implemented and things you do not like. And we'll see if we agree or not. So you guys take care. Thanks for watching. And as always, Sub Fat Planet.